Yeah, I am the sickest, running my digits like sixes, out of the pot like it's cricket, know that I'm vitty, life of a menace I'm living, this thing from the rest ain't no giving, shout out the chopper, he inspired me to go harder, I'm pushing this shit till I'm far, who's gonna stop us, cause I keep a two like a farmer, I'm sitting in shots, ain't no doctor, you fuck with me, then you fuck with a G, out of his mind while he fucking with me, and I keep me in now when I'm down in the street, try to knock out his spine if he started some beef, coming from Pakistan, that's where I know that I've been a man, raising the roof like a ceiling fan, tell my bro get him man, he gon' walk out with a Drake hand, spraying that bitch like a painting can, call me a kata, I chill like a bomb, just like a jet, I got bars in the song and I'm going bananas, I feel like King Kong got me beating my chest, I got hot bitch I'm on one, don't try to stop shit, if you can't go and stop it, boy I'm fly like a cockpit, perk in my hand, kinda planning if I should pop it, bro said fuck it, I rocked it.
Fly as Asian, never kicking shit like Luke Kane, feeling like a superstar, I got on 2 chains, pulling up black years, feel like Bruce Wayne. Could've bought another car, but I went plain Jane. I'm the flyest Asian ever, they ain't like me. Flipping on all these plays, I feel like Bruce Lee. Real life, Jackie Chan, my life a movie. Diamonds dancing on my chain, they get groovy. Thumbing through the racks, I don't need no money counter. Send the head in the bank, wipe it by the 100 band. Check coming in, do my money dance. Running through the play like a running back. Vest in the club, get 100 bag. Bring me a plate, I go business, guarantee, get all your money back. Head walked in, walked right out and passed me a bag with 100 racks. Didn't had a name before I turned the mic on. Ice on my neck and wrist like I'm frozen. I ain't asked for a hand, I put myself on. I done made half a ticket off a cell phone. 2 watches, 2 braces, 2 chains. Feel like the man I got on both of my rings.
OUNGJR, that's my name on your paper. I'm back cause I'm the major. Came back with a bigger attitude. 눈반쯤 감았다가 떴다 가로 여가 도망가 가만히 가 구별이 안 가나 그냥 뜨거운 감자 몰라 어디도 놀라가 있으니 잘 봐봐라. KYOUNGJR, that's my name on your paper. I'm back cause I'm the major. Came back with a bigger attitude. 눈반쯤 감았다가 떴다 가로 여가 도망가 가만히 가 구별이 안 가나 그냥 뜨거운 감자 몰라 어디도 놀라가 있으니 잘 봐봐라. 백이면 백이고 캡이면 캡이지 힙합인 게 무슨 완창이냐. 예의도 안 갖추고 제끼고 댐비고 관심 없어 남의 동네 싸움 겸손이 위선이라 불리지언정 무대 아래 자연스레 허리 구부려 누이비 터말 젤리 레비테이트 호텔가 달아서 그만 주물러 When I hop on this beat every day's your birthday mommy 24이 간 크기만치 너무 커진 넌만 손 안에 깍지 져줄게 네가 원함 굳이 가릴만한 벽을 가져와 놔도 봐 빨리 깔리거나 갈아두는 것만이 네 모토라면 절대 나오지 말게 show me the money 21 that's my age when I got this necklace that I gotta love or hate 목걸이 또는 자리가 가진 님이 나보다 큰 적이 전에 없었지 Rap my life no matter what people say 최고의자 양분이 돼 나의 성공이 전에 위협이 아닌 하나의 근본인 거를 필히 알아둬야만 하네 그래야만 해 배워야만 해 죄와 너의 강수량을 비교 말아야만 해 말의 씨가 됐고 칼을 뽑고 입을 벌리는 자에게 비가 내린다는 거를 알아야만 해 조연하게 해 비교야만 해 주사위 던질람 주변에 손인 거둬야만 해 Pull it out if you got a weapon then use it for the culture shoot jokes how to make it all happen
Calling shots, get you niggas shot. Put you in the box, you niggas not. Who you say you really, boy, you better stop. I had to chill, had to have some patience, cause I'm on probation. I'm just tired of these fucking rappers, cows niggas acting fun to know. Where this shit get dangerous, probably wouldn't make you niggas.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Personal opinion, this may be the most hood-passing Asian dude I've ever seen. This man didn't just get an invite to the cookout, he is flaming up the grill.
Some gang shit, fuck that lame shit. Tuck your chain, quit you lame. You ain't on the same shit. My nigga spray shit. We ain't the same. My youngin' quick to take shit. Fuck if you fame. So it's the gang, twisting up our fingers. We gang bang.
Fuck it, I need a feature ASAP.
Shalom. I would like to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakar Kodash. I would like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you sincere Akim, pushing this word across the 4 corners of the world. And as you just saw from this opening video, just a variety of videos going into the topic of this lesson, my heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. And the Most High Yahweh's heritage is referring to you Israelites, who are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And also for the ones of our people that might look like these other nations via color. However, on your father's side, it traces back onto those particular people I just mentioned. Again, a so-called Negro, Latino, Hispanic, or Native American. And a major part of our punishment as the biblical Israelites that we were going to be scattered across the four corners of the world due to our disobedience. And think about it, once we got settled in those particular areas around the world, then of course the men of our nation was going to lay down or mingle with the women of those native lands, countries, or regions. And on down the generations, even though that particular seed might look like those particular people or that native land or region, however, it determines by their father's lineage, which is all spiritual at the end of the day. And that's why it's stated within 1 Samuel 16 verse 7, how the Most High Yahweh said not what man see, because man look upon the outward appearance. However, the Most High Yahweh looketh upon the heart, going into the spirit, which takes me to Romans 8 and 16. The spirit itself bearing witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. So with that being said, to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. And more proof how the spirit bearing witness with our spirit that we are indeed the children of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. I was just checking out the different comments on the different videos as you just saw from the beginning of this video. And you'll see different Jakes will comment and say, I hear my people, but I don't see them. And that's because Jake know indirectly, again, the spirit, that we are indeed the same people. That's why you see Jake will say nowadays of a particular person that might look like another nation, then they will say he or she is welcome to the cookout, which means that Jake embraces their culture, which is much similar as ours. And by inviting them to the cookout, then that means that they are accepted as family. Again, the spirit bearing witness with our spirit that we are indeed the children of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And we're within this predicament, again, as the biblical Israelites, when we said, I do unto our mediator at the time frame, hence Moses, when he presented unto us the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments. And we broke that holy covenant, so therefore we got penalized, hence the curses. And one of the many curses was we as the biblical Israelites was going to be scattered across the four corners of the world. And this is one right here, Isaiah 22 and 17. Behold, the Lord Yahweh will carry thee away with a mighty captivity, and will surely cover thee. He will surely violently turn and toss thee like a ball into a large country. And when you think about being tossed to and fro like a ball into a large country, then that should make you think about the transatlantic slave trade. And you can go on Google and type up transatlantic slave trade, then go to images, and you will see arrows or directions how the slave trade was going to and fro all around the world. And it says, there should thou die, and there the chariots of thy glory should be the shame of thy Lord's house. Verse 19, and I will drive thee from thy station, meaning our homeland, Israel, which is the mother of us all. And from thy state should he pull thee down. Let's get right quick. Deuteronomy 28 verse 64. And again, this is going into one of the many curses that the Heavenly Father Yahweh placed upon us as a token or an indicator showing for more proof through the Spirit that we are the children of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And it says right here, and the Lord Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other. Now it should make more sense when you read the New Testament and when you read about how Apostle Paul was on fire in the Spirit, reaching out to the Gentiles via salvation. And those particular Gentiles that he and the apostles were preaching unto via salvation were Israelite foreigners that might look like these other nations or sound like these other nations, being saturated by the culture and the gods of these other nations. But again, within the Spirit and also by their father's lineage, those were Israelites. According to the book of James 1 and 1, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad. And when you look up the term diaspora or diaspora within the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, it will go into how Paul invariably, which goes into not change, when he went into those particular regions or areas and preaching the message of salvation, which more proof through the Spirit that the Most High Yahweh through his unbegotten Son, Yahweh Shai, do not change. The Holy Bible is for us as the biblical Israelites and by us as the biblical Israelites. Nothing has changed. Only when the tabernacle of Esau Edom brought their Christianity dogma and he tried to contaminate the message of Yahushua and the ancient prophets. So again, and the Lord Yahweh should scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there shalt thou serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. And that's exactly where we became Gentiles, or more so Israelite foreigners, meaning that we were discontinued from our heritage or our culture as being Israelites. Which brings me back onto the topic of this lesson. My heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. And this is Jeremiah 12 verse 9. My heritage, again referring to you biblical Israelites, is unto me as a speckled bird. The birds around about or against her, come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour. And once you get this word speckled within the blue letter in the Hebrew,
Strong's H 6641. Savuat.
and from the outline of biblical usage, it says colored, variegated, speckled. And let's focus more on this word variegated, which means having discrete marks, patches, patterns, or streaks of different colors. Like for example, there is over 45 different cat breeds or species worldwide, and each cat species have a distinctive look from amongst the other ones. So if Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua can create diversified species of cats, then you really think that they cannot do that unto their chosen people? Again, you Israelites. And that's the mistakes of the natural born man, being rooted within a carnal mindset. And by default, they go off by their carnal nature, or taking everything face value, to the point where you try to put Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua into a box and limit their omnipotence. So that's why it's so important to tap more into the spirit than the flesh. Because again, to be spiritually minded is life and peace. So now it should make more sense in the spirit when you read Revelation 7. Let's start at verse 4. And I heard the number of them, referring to the Israelites, which was sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. And these are the elected men from the nation of Israel, who are the servants, thy prophets. And you read on down throughout the different verses right here, it lists the different tribes of the nation of Israel. Again, 12 tribes. So right here, when you read verse 9, which is a heavy stumbling block within this modern society, especially amongst Christianity and these different religions, and also for the ones of our people that might know they are Israelites, but they get spiritually jammed up right here and mistakenly thinking that salvation is for all nations. So as you can see from the heading, a multitude from the tribulation, which really is a multitude from Jacob's trouble. And that's because only Jacob, which is referring to you Israelites, can only be saved out of it. So Revelation chapter 7, verse 9, and after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, Yahushua, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. And again, these are Israelites. When you read the book of Tobit, chapter 13 and 3, it goes into about confess him before the Gentiles, ye children of Israel, for he has scattered us among them. And again, here's the word scattered, which ties in with diaspora or diaspora. And that means the scattering of the Jews or Israelites. And pursuant to Deuteronomy 28 and 64, remember again, one of the many curses that the Heavenly Father Yahweh placed upon us, that we were going to be scattered across the four corners of the world. If it was meant for everybody to have that spiritual discernment and to understand this, then why would it be a mystery of the Gentiles? Which is why Yahushua specified within Matthew 13:11, it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but unto them it is not given. And that them that is not given was referring to wicked Israelites, which means spiritually that they are outside the temple, and none of the wicked can understand. So how much more these default Gentiles, which are these other heathen nations? They cannot come into this. So when you read the book of Revelation, chapter 7, verse 9, and it goes into about this great multitude that no man could number, of all nations, kindreds, people, and tongues, these are scattered Israelites. And a good example would be the different videos as you saw at the beginning of this video. And you will see some afterwards. And not saying that those particular Israelite foreigners are the elect. But the point I'm making through the Spirit, you're going to have a certain remnant of the Israelites that look like them, pursuant to the book of Isaiah, the 11th chapter, verses 10 to 12, going into the outcasts of Israel and the dispersed of Judah across the four corners of the earth. And let's get right quick. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. Then should a righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as afflicted him and made no account of his labors. And here's the point. When they see it, they should be troubled with terrible fear and should be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. So to highlight this part right here, when they see it, they should be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation. And the Holy Scriptures are so multi-layered through the Spirit, like the people who are outside that temple, again, meaning profane, and are not spiritually inclined via the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to know aparatazat, our salvation will be those glorious chariots of salvation. And what they will call within this modern world, UFOs, or UAPs, or spaceships, which again is aparatazat, our vehicular ticket of salvation. Via being saved by the Heavenly Father, Yahweh's right arm, Yahushua, and his heavenly hosts, the angels. And that's the style they are coming back in via Yahushua's second coming. But again, like I stated, the Holy Scriptures are so multi-layered. This same passage on how they should be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation. Like, for example, you might have our people that know they are Israelites, and their belief system is all the 12 tribes of Israel are so-called black. Or you might have another belief system that all the 12 tribes of Israel are so-called Hispanic or Latinos. But those same individuals are not spiritually inclined to know that we have been scattered. So therefore, a great multitude of our people will be looking, sounding, and acting like these other nations. Which again is another layer or aspect that they will be amazed at the strangeness of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh's salvation. And it's no coincidence when you read the different comments regarding these different videos as you saw at the beginning of our people commenting, I hear my people, but I don't see them. Or how they're welcome to the cookout, which is a high praise slang term that means they are accepted as family. And it's also no coincidence why these particular people within this video have a distinctive style, rhythms, flavor. And that's because we as the biblical Israelites are the salt of the earth. And once you add salt into any type of food, then it brings forth more season, flavor, and essence out of it. Like we as the biblical Israelites, and no matter where we are scattered unto across the four corners of the world, we will bring real life unto that particular area or region. And again, no matter how we look. So that concludes the lesson through the Spirit. And hopefully with this, you're going to see some more videos and just supporting the topic of this lesson. How my heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. So with this, hopefully you all will be edified. You all stay strong, keep pushing forward. Shalom.
I got the victory!
chance I took till now, you know I had to take them. Why the fuck they playing with all this money on the table? Left her in the streets, but to be real, I could've saved her. I don't got much patience, cause my daddy died of patience. Ask about me, word around the city, I'm the plug. I do what I want, bitch, I'm a boss, I'm self-employed. I do shit you can't afford. Hop up on a flight as soon as I land, get picked.
इधर गैंगस्टर चैट पे धम करे, इधर आवाज काने, पढ़ाई करता फास्ट, जान को खतरा हमसे लंबा रे, घुमाया इस तरह नहीं पहचान पाएंगे तेरे को घर वाले, पांडु पश्चिम लंगड़े को भी चलवा रे, अरे दौड़ा रे, पंखा फास्ट के हाइप पर देख के धड़ पड़े, मिस करके होनेगा फेमस, आज ऊपर से लौड़ा ले, लाइनमेन करके मेंटल हो गए माचा खुल गए दरवाजे, पांडु पश्चिम लंगड़े को भी चलवा रे, अरे उगले शॉट अगर पे टिप पोस्ट पे खिला के करते भी अगर ते भी जो कर रहा उसको बोलते चीप लौड़े चीप हो जा बाजू बाउने घर में अपन किधर नहीं देखते मेरे हाथ तो पीछे से लाभ पड़े और साथ तक छप गया गाल पे चिकन अच्छा पाई तेरे बीच में सट नो रैप ये गैंगस्टर चैट पे धम करे इधर आवाज काने पढ़ाई करता फास्ट जान को खतरा हमसे लंबा रे घुमाया वस्त्रा इस तरह नहीं पहचान पाएंगे तेरे को घर वाले पांडु पश्चिम लंगड़े को भी चलवा रे
Shout out to West Side. Căn nhà tranh mây lá làm sao có giá được trăm cây vàng nè. Có mấy lời bay lá, có anh thiếp về ngay cho chàng nè. Về thưa má mà vui qua xa nếu anh cưới nàng nè. Có mấy lời bay lá, có ơi cô em lấy đó à sao em nỡ làm ngơ. Anh mang theo tiếng đàn cò vẫn xuất khẩu thành thơ. Ơi cô em lấy đó à sao em nỡ làm ngơ. Anh mang theo tiếng đàn cò. Một bầu trời trắng xóa như tay em đàn ngời. Kia là vầng trăng khuyết soi lên nét mặt người. Nào là dòng sông thấm như thân em lua la mà phải chân.
Want a bit of quickie, but we running out of road. Situation sticky, got me patterned on my coat. Bro just went to ask a couple locals on the road, but I took a pull without it and it's burning up my throat. Sto bene, sono nei guai da quando ero minorenne. Sempre lì per bro quando avevo taglia 37. Non è cambiato nulla, 4-5 sul mio piede.
Like, that's what a bitch do. Me, I be doing this shit for my bros, and I take care of my bitch too. Facts. And I take care of my family. All of my real ones, they understand me. Okay. I put the food in that pantry. Better stop thinking shit sweet like candy. Better stop thinking shit sweet like cookies. Bro, I'm a big dog vet, no rookie. I stay tryna come cook me. Sending me threats, that shit never shook me. Sending me texts like she tryna slide. I'm tryna see what's the vibe like. I'm tryna see if she ride like. She tryna stay on the side. She
I'm the shit. Like, okay, I get it. She wanna say I'm a menace. I'm up in the jobs like a dentist, but she won't admit it. No, I'm the best like I'm Khaled, cause I got the kids like I'm Kendrick. Up in attention, all of this tea I've been sipping. My way got you bitches addicted. Feel like I'm big as the plug, cause I'm back on my bullshit and winning. Bitch, I'm the biggest, the largest, and the hardest out the east, baby. I gotta eat, mixed with the gas, the explosive. Might get R.I.P., baby, who on the beef? I'm finna grill on like Colgate and brushing my side guard, baby. Got shit on my teeth. How I feel eating y'all bums. Y'all get roasted on the daily. I'm like, and we might get, and we might get, and we might get.